10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. NaVi's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. NaVi's turn to pick. Radiant team pick.
Doom. Shadow Fiend.
NaVi's turn to pick.
Hello everybody and welcome back to more Dota action. We are getting ready now to shift gears. We have stepped out from the Summit 4 and into our Starladder Big Boy Pants as we get ready to go into season number frickin' 13. It's NaVi versus OG. I'm here with my man Fogged. I'm Kalo Guy. Fogged, if this was 2 years ago, be like, it's NaVi, it's Starladder, they're winning. Who's OG? They're going to take this one easy 2-0, but where are we at now, Fogged? Who's NaVi? Who's on this team? And I would be surprised to say that OG are probably huge favorites in this one, yeah?
Yeah, unfortunately it's 2015, not 2013.
Yes.
We are in the present, not the past.
NaVi fanboys hiding their jerseys in the closets waiting that one day maybe they can dust them off. It's going to be a while though. Alliance are back though, so maybe there's hope that NaVi can get on that train here.
Maybe. We've got they've got a new player coming in.
Yeah.
Always want to fly.
LeBron?
Looks like he got swapped out. Looks like they brought in LeBron now.
Cleveland got LeBron and they showed some promise. They at least went to, near the finals. NaVi have LeBron now and I don't know. We'll have to see how good he's going to be. Let's not waste any more time. We'll hop into the draft now. This is an OG doubleheader now and they're warmed up and ready to go. We'll see as they're going to be gifted the Doom right off the bat, and they follow up with a Shadow Fiend, a Radiant Shadow Fiend. NaVi are like, we know you like this Wisp, so we're taking it. And they will follow it up with the Dazzle. OG already preemptively ban out the Tiny, but what do you think? Them already having the nice gesture to get this Doom. Is Doom really that freaking good, or do teams have yet to really recognize the true potential of the Doom?
It's too strong. There's too many things you can do if you fall behind. You're still a wrecking ball. Doom just puts somebody out of the team fight entirely.
Yeah. I mean, that's never changed about them. It's just they tweak the numbers up, and that Scorched Earth is just what a serious pain in the ass.
It really is.
What about getting like an AA? Oh, they already committed Wisp and Dazzle. Never mind.
Yeah, they already picked out their supports.
Ugh.
But that was the first pick, Wisp. Instead of grabbing the Doom. Even though the Tiny's banned out.
Maybe they'll pull out the Havos Gyro. Oh.
It just looks like OG. It just looks...
I'm sorry.
Too soon.
Yeah, they're gonna need something though.
I don't know. Like OG just kind of baited them. They're like, all right, they want the Wisp. We're just gonna ban the Tiny. Good luck finding a partner. We're just gonna pick our Doom Shadow Fiend. We're perfectly fine with that.
I want them to pull out a CK. That's so badass. Speaking of AAs though, it's gonna be OG who pick it up, and that is a thorn in the side of Wisp right now.
Ooh, yeah. That's the Wisp and the Dazzle are gonna be.
Oh my god.
I mean, that's like. I don't know.
I don't know, NaVi.
I don't want to say it's quite an outdraft already because we're only at third pick, so let's be a little. Let's not be too pessimistic, but game was good. No, seems good.
I don't know. Maybe they went a bit too hasty on picking up that Dazzle. Maybe they felt like if we grab this Dazzle, OG won't grab it. But then they're like, oh god, now we have two big sustained healers, and there's only one icy hero that they can grab to ruin everything. And they didn't ban it out. They had to put priority on banning out the Lich, who we already know is a powerhouse duo with the Doom. And then a follow-up Beastmaster ban means that OG just kind of are probably smiling ear to ear at this point. Na'Vi, though, will commit. They get a good core. They get a Queen of Pain.
There you go. Not much
that's a
lockdown right now.
standard.
Not much lockdown right now.
That's
There's a
good,
Doom.
except for Doom.
Yeah, but, like,
Blinks in, gets doomed, and well, there goes that plan. But yeah, it's something. It's something. You need someone to be able to match up against this Shadow Fiend, I imagine, in the mid lane there.
yeah, OG loves to have their healer heroes, so like, Navi was just trying to like kind of take it away, and I mean, not sure if it'll pay off, but
They banned out the gyro too here, so you still need that Wisp +1. So unless you are thinking like CK, maybe they pull out like an awesome Ursa pick on Dire's side. I don't know.
that's probably their best bet, going for some kind of snowball. Wait, there's a Tusk still in the pool too?
What is this draft, and
What
why
is
are these heroes here?
Why
If
is
you got
OG
the- like if
What?
if you're OG, you're less like this is like a CM pub right now. Like it's just I've gotten everything.
I
could
was
ask
looking.
for.
I'm like, what heroes left right now? Something got banned because Tiny's banned,
Yeah.
so something got messed up here. And it's a Tusk
I
for
wonder if OG were even like, how the hell did this make it through? We'll take it. Oh man, Na'Vi.
Definitely overlooking a lot of the heroes
Ooh.
at the moment.
So Nico, not having his Wheaties this morning or something. Could be speaking too soon, of course, but I just have to say, just on paper, this looks pretty stinky for Na'Vi. What do you do now? Now you have a lane dominator and Tusk in your face. Your sustain power is got to make sure they avoid the Ice Blast. Shadow Fiend is going to hold his own on Radiant side, mind you, and a Doom. The only thing that can make this lineup that much better is a solid, I imagine, no-tail safe lane support if he's not the one to play the Doom. Boy, oh boy.
Yeah, they usually throw like Moon, or it's either Moon or No Tail on the Doom, and then they throw Miracle just runs around the Shadow Fiend, doing his own thing.
Yeah, but Doom's not going to have a hard time in the offlane if that's the case. I imagine this Wisp... I mean, I don't know. It depends on who they put the Wisp with.
Oh, it's gonna be so hard to zone a Doom either way with that.
What
He
about
just
like a
kinda
Bristleback or something?
Maybe that's one that's definitely a potential that could help push the Doom away, but at the same time, then you're picking a Bristleback into all this, into an AA, into Doom, even Tusk.
Okay.
That's a salvager. That's a salvager.
That's a cheeky pick right there. That's out of the back pocket. It's like, hey, don't forget about the Brood. Haha. Fools.
So what do they want to go for? They're gonna need.
Maybe they can moon the Legion Commander now, and then they're just like, oh, well, you had a Brood, now we have an answer for it.
Yeah, it's either. I think Moon will play the Doom here though. It'll be probably No Tail hero. I don't know if the Beastmaster's banned out. What do they like? What else? I don't know. They could grab an Axe, honestly. They're versus a Dazzle. It's not the worst.
God, that'd be so manly.
Great versus Brood. And that would probably be devastating. But then they're kind of lacking on Snowball and their blink timing as their real lockdown for the Queen of Pain. So Quap could go out like a little out of control in the beginning of the game.
I feel like Fly could do it, though. If they committed for a offlane Tiny in Game 1 of the last series, I wouldn't put it past them that Moon's like, hey, or even No Tail's like, I'll play an Axe. He'll be like, yeah, sure, why not? Go for it. But we'll see how safe they want to play this. This one, of course, folks, not as... I don't know what the word would be. It's not as... They're in group stage of Starladder. This isn't like a lower bracket final or anything. This is actually Navi's first game in the group stage, so they're looking to lead off with a big win here. OG are already 2-0, I believe. Oh, I don't want to alt-tab to my
I can check for you.
Twitter.
Yeah, whoopsie.
Whoopsie, hi porn. No, I think this is definitely Navi's first game, and OG, I believe, are 2-0. I don't know if they've won already 2 series or just 2 games.
I think you're right.
But they're feeling pretty damn good. Slark is going to be the final ban here from OG. I can see that, though. Even Slark is not that great against AA. He would lose all of his pesky regen. Maybe OG are going for something that Slark would be good against, though. Like a stand and fight kind of a hero.
I wonder why they even banned the Slark. I think it's just for the laning phase.
What if they give, like a Timber Saw? That'd be fun. Good against the Wisp. Could help clear out the Broodlings, maybe.
They have a lineup where they could probably pick almost anything and it would still be
Close
okay.
their eyes and throw a dart against the hero screen and just, I'll take it.
Alright, Navi bans the Bristle themselves.
That could have been a good pick, good against the Brood.
They just go for the Brew. This is just very standard.
Is it, though?
What they've
I
been
haven't seen
doing
Brew very often.
These guys have been picking a lot. Yeah, No Tail been playing it very often. He played it, I think, like 3 times over in Nanyang it was, or at Dream League.
Yeah.
And then now, or in the Dream League, the group stages or whatever it was.
I know
And yesterday he
been
played
praising
it.
Yeah, he's got those nice, sweet buffs. It's one of those heroes, similar like a Wind Ranger, where it's like, oh, now your other team has to itemize appropriately, because you're going to have to get like an MKB or something to deal with his evasion.
Yeah, and also, versus like the Wisp and Dazzle, he just runs and he throws one of them up in the middle of a team fight, even though they already have the AA for the Focus Fire.
Yep.
But it's another great pick here.
It's a good manly lineup here from OG.
Insane team fight.
What are NaVi going to do for their 5th pick here? Their safe lane farmer, their +1, their peanut butter to the jelly of wisp.
That's
What is it gonna
that's
be?
their Dit Your Raw, right?
Oh yeah, Dit Your Raw.
Let's see.
God, what is Dit? Oh yeah, that's why they banned the Slark.
Yeah,
he's a
that
big
makes
Slark
sense.
player.
He's a
He used
big
to play
Slark
like
player.
that AM, but this is not an AM kind of a game. Yeah, man, I've been playing Ursa. I don't think that would even work here anymore against a Brew.
10
Nope.
seconds.
I don't
Oh,
think
boy.
so either.
What do you do? CK? What about CK?
It's too much
5
AoE.
seconds
Yeah.
remaining.
And then Drunken Haze hits the little like AoE thing. You're just
Spend.
okay.
Okay. It's a Manny hero, but I don't know. Against a Brood, it's going to be hard to hit him a bit.
It's good though. People used to respond with the Sven like offlane versus the Panda when people were picking it because they buffed the armor, so the Panda Brewlings don't
Fair
really hit you
enough.
too hard.
That's fair enough.
All right.
I don't know, though. I'm sure this was not their ideal draft coming into this. It's like, oh, God, they got the Doom. Okay, that's fine. No, they got AA.
Oh, Shadow Fiend. Oh, Tusk. Oh God, what's happening?
I know, I just feel like that's like, oh, okay, warm-up game.
Yeah.
It's a warm-up draft from us here on NaVi, but who knows? Maybe they'll be able to pull it together with their C team here. But right now, it looks like OG just got their A team of a draft. Doom, Shadow Fiend. Shadow Fiend, something Miracle loves to play. AA to answer and respond to the pesky Wisp and their sustained. Tusk. We know how good crit can be on the hero. So I'm really excited to see the no-tail Brew, though. It's something I haven't personally been able to see a whole lot of. But here we go, folks. It's best of 3 matchup group stage action for Starladder Season 13 as we change gears over from the summit. OG coming off a good win and a 3-game stretch against NIP here are warmed up and ready to play. And it is indeed going to be Moon, of course, playing the Doom as they'll head towards the top lane here. No early rotations from the offlaners to kind of get some advantage for their lane setup or whatever. Seems like steady as she goes here, Fogged.
Yep. No TPs. We have the Wisp not rushing a bottle this game. Good
What?
to point out. He went for the Ring of Protection and into a
Oh,
TP, so he
like
wants
the
to.
MMY kind of a thing.
Yeah, he kind of wants to move around more
And
and.
Tranquils and a Soul
Armor.
Ring.
Yeah.
Why not?
Oh, Moon's prepped. He's got his sentry already placed in the lane, just in case.
Do you think they're going to block out this side camp so he can't go there and
Yeah.
eat it?
Oh, but he knows, and he's gonna kill it, and he's gonna have it.
He can go in there and eat it too if he really wants to get it fast. Don't mind if I
30
do.
seconds
Easy early GPM. 1
And
CS.
that's a problem.
And the game's over.
And GG. Go next.
Oh, man. Poor Navi. The
Oh.
draft and now that.
Well, let's take a look at who's playing well. We have Fly on AA. We got Crit on the Tusk, AK naming himself 11 yesterday after the 11 Tuskar
Oh.
God.
Oh, wow.
We have Miracle playing Shadow Fiend, 8,000 MMR, Moon playing on the Doom, and Panda handled by a No-Tail.
Man, I can't believe you took over the introductions like that. I thought introductions were like a thing of the past now.
Hey, it's been a while. I did it yesterday
Alright.
too, and God was like, "What
Okay.
the hell?"
Well, I'll do
is
it for
this?
Navi then. On Navi, we got Dit Your Raw, who's going to be playing your Sven. His partner is going to be Soniko on the Wisp. We got LeBron Dota. He's going to be playing your Dazzle. Queen of Pain is the one and only Opa Dendi here. And last but not least, that does leave your Brood Mama, Mr. Funnick. Dendi and Funnick, both, players that many people are saying might be past their prime, but this is a Dendi hero if I've ever seen one. He loves those stylish mid laners, your Quaps, your Pucks, the old standards for 1v1, fistful tango kind of a thing.
He was once the best at this matchup,
Yes.
compared
Once,
to anybody.
At one point.
Once upon a time.
Funnick was once the best offlaner, back when Batrider was a big deal.
Yes, he was.
Now he's playing Broodmother.
Yep.
We'll
And
have to see.
it looks like Crit also pinged out the mid lane, so they did see Dendi place that lane ward. So both teams having a lane ward in the mid lane this game.
It's 2v2 here. Oh god, Fly got down the sentry. He's going there to eat it. Oh man, both of Navi's obs wards are now gone.
Yeah.
Sad times. Very sad times.
Not really what you want, but it's gonna happen. Doom's gonna have a pretty free time up in this top lane.
for sure. I mean, Dazzle can go in there and poke at him a bit, but you really don't want to piss this guy off. Stop it! He even commits in with an early poison touch, too. Just really wants to make sure they get what they can, but look at Moon just like, I got Scorched Earth.
Popping the level 1 Scorched.
I guess he forces it out. It's a long cooldown.
Might as well, just to start his mana regen going anyway.
Doom, one of his shortcomings, very low on armor, but he already has the Tranquil Ring, so he goes from 0 to 3, so he can take a good licking and keep on kicking. That's no
Yeah,
problem.
LeBron's doing a very good job of just staying near that hard camp though, and constantly body blocking it. So Moon has not eaten a big creep yet.
Yeah, this is good. It's getting in his face, trying to salvage the lane the best he can. How about down here with Funnick? He's level 2, trying to get to 3. Early Soul Ring recipe. This is your cookie cutter Brood kind of a game here, and without too much pressure, he should be fine. It looks like he was already able to kind of rid of a sentry, so he doesn't have to worry about being detected, which is good. And the creep wave is close to his tower now, so we'll have to see how well Funnick can play this Brood in this kind of game. Looks like Soniko was able to quickly snag up a bounty and tether back to the lane. Still not going for the bottle quite yet, so Still 2v2 in this mid lane, man. Lots of emphasis to control it.
Yeah, both sides not doing so hot on the CS board.
They're going in bottom. They got to adjust. They roll in, and Funnick is squished. Oh man, that took no effort. No tail. It looked like he even got a crit in on that one. Just smacks him down, and first blood going to be going to OG.
That's the Tuskar power. It brings him right on top of you.
Don't forget to ban him next time.
Yeah.
God, he's so good.
He's very good versus Brood as well. Not in the lane so much, but once you get your levels going, your shards basically just kill the spiders.
Yep.
You're able to just get on top of him right away. Shards as well. Stops his movement through trees.
Very, very nice. So what is the build-up now? I am very rusty with my safe lane brew here, Fogged, and
He just does the usual, you know, he goes for the
Blink
boots
right
into
away?
blink, yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes, I mean, he's been mid most of the time, so he goes for the bottle, but yeah, it tends to just be the, you know, boots into the blink, into like the Vlads, the standard aura.
now Crit is still here. He still has another dust, and one push in stomp could be Funnick's demise here. But what's happened in mid lane? We've got Moon, who continues to scavenge around. If he's not going to get that side camp in lane, he's going to go hustling for one. Only finds a tomato for now.
Yeah, he already ate the troll before, and he did like a little bit of jungling with that. Looks like he's gonna eat this Ursa. The good thing is too, since he's in the jungle, he can just keep walking around, and Wisp isn't really gonna be able to stack too much because he's gonna be able to see them.
Yep.
But also, Seneko isn't really opting for that at the moment. Just
Yeah.
sticking to the dual lane with Dendi.
I'm sure they would love to build up a stack too. That's a Sven's dream here.
Yeah.
They don't have anything there or at the ancient camp yet, but something that Soniko could look to do.
Their lanes are going well though. Even though Funnick died, still all's okay. You know, those deaths aren't so bad in the offlane from time to time. He's almost level 5. He's got his soul ring finished up basically.
4-minute rune though. Looks like Crit's gonna be able to take that one. And it's a bounty. Good for him. Up and above, Moon is scouting out an illusion, which he's going to camp here for Mr. Miracle. Miracle, 13 and 6 CS. He is getting taken down here from Dendi. Dendi's like, I see your AKMMR, but I'm Dendi. And, I mean, of course, you can give the advantage. He has a Wisp on his side to assist. He's able to get the better end of the CS game.
Yep. Both mid laners struggling a bit still, but Dendi pulling ahead just in the denies. Standard Dendi.
Arcane Boots on your Brood now, already complete. Pops out the Stomp, but trying to farm up some Broodlings if he can. 30 and 6 CS. Might be inflated a little bit because of the Broodlings here, but he has had a hell of a time right now. But this is in comparison, of course, to Ditya, who is king of CS right now. 6 and 10.
Looks like he went for the Arcane Boots so he could have just solo sustain in the lane. It looks like Crit passed him the dust as well. And he's going to maybe make some movements if he doesn't get this opportunity to go on the Broodmother anytime soon.
Yeah, Crit could go on the move. He would love to add some pressure onto that Sven if possible here. Keep an eye out. Stomp is just to rid of some of the Broodlings, farm up the camps a bit. Uh-oh, Crit looking to move in. And that's just to go to the side
Miracle
camp,
mid lane.
get a TP. Oh, so Nico going to be going down. Miracle is going to get the snipe onto that one. Whoa.
Other way around.
Oh, he got the other way around. All right, let me preemphasize this again. Very
all good.
rusty over here.
So Dendi blinked in on him and they just tethered across. It was a pretty quick kill.
All right, nicely done.
I was also glancing at the top lane because Moon got, they messed up the side pull and he got a double wave. So he's about to be level 5 on the Doom already.
Oof.
Not really what you want.
No, not at all here. And I'm sure they would love to be getting a lot more with this bottom lane. But Funnick has changed gears and he's now going to be in the jungle.
Funnick is struggling in that off lane. He's got only 15 CS. He's now going straight to the jungle. He doesn't really want to mess with the lane.
Ooh,
Mid
double
lane,
raise on
Dondo.
Teddy. Oh!
Salved
Okay.
up.
It'll be fine. We'll put him in check a bit, and he has to wait for Soniko to get back with that. And a bottle and some fountain regen should put Dendi right back into fighting shape here. Can he hand off the bottle? He certainly can. That's bottle abuse right there. We should report him, but...
Seneko doesn't have his own still, unfortunately.
Yeah.
He's playing more of the 5, so LeBron could get his boots. But the Dazzle's getting good levels. Level 4, on his way to level 5.
I don't know. He will have to put that Shallow Grave to work soon. The mid game, it seems like it's going to be developing pretty nice for OG at the straight mid lane.
Mid lane.
Going for Miracle here. He has the
And-
invis, but oh! Gets yelled at right in the face. And he
That's
will
what they
be going
need.
down.
So we were saying, you know, the Queen of Pain should have a decent start with the Wisp helping him as well.
Dendi showing that there's no rust there. I can still play this Game Boy. Against these young, fresh bloods of Dota. He'll be able to hold his own here, and Navi will etch ahead now 2-1. But the overall scheme of things is actually pretty split down the middle. But I would have to say the slight nod to OG. Moon is definitely getting more in his offlane on this Doom than Funnick is on this Brood in the bottom.
Yeah. It looks like Ditcharad's going for the build that we've been seeing more often from the Svens. Only 2 points in the stun, and now he's going to opt for some cleave.
So what's he gonna build item-wise though? The Mask of Madness? I don't know if you want to go Leech into an Ice Blast kind of a game, or does he really value in maybe going with that hefty burst?
Maybe a blink.
Maybe a blink.
For some follow-up for the Quap, just so they can burst people down. Perhaps. If not, he's just gonna go for more of just a straight-up I gotta farm build. And it looks like the supports are clearing the stack. The Wisp and the Dazzle
We're
together.
so hungry. We need food.
Yeah, Wisp is like, I was dual laning all game, help me.
I just want my green shoes. He'll be going that way now, or at least getting a bottle. There it is, the bottle. Whew. Better late than never, I guess. You're a Wisp, but it's going to be a slow start for him. And ideally, they may want to get his level 6 soon. But do they have a good relocate kind of a team here to maybe take fights? Could be a bit tricky. You're going against a Tusk.
Yeah, definitely. They're going to go against Tusk and a Brewmaster, who's about to have Blink Dagger. Oh, bottom lane, Miracle, Haste Rune.
Oh, Miracle's another good rune for him. He will pop his haste and get the
He's
hell
gonna
out
go.
of there.
He's just gonna go clear his stack. He needs to get some more levels. He's getting kind of crushed in the mid lane.
He got power treads at least for now, but oof, that farming. Fly's happy to soak up the XP, get closer to that level 6 and that Ice Blast.
He's like, here, man. Let me just throw an icy, some icy vortex on the floor.
Touch. Vortex here and there, no problem, bro.
Let me help you out. Thanks for the levels.
Lane, they got a spider problem and they want to deal with it here. Crit. Oh, we got handed off some dust. Phonic probably not happy to see that. He's gonna pop it. He's thinking about it. He's just trying to get in that perfect nook.
They're pinging. They want to go for it. Even it looks like they want to go in the trees.
The glitter. All right, they're not gonna.
They're insane.
Step back. Well, it's just OG just kind of flexing their muscle here. Very happy with their power draft right now.
Yeah, we should find out soon what the Spen's deciding to go for. 2,200 gold. And oh my goodness, Miracle.
What is happening here?
He's just getting blinked. He's sitting too low.
Just spanking this kid.
Yeah, he's sitting too low. His bottle's constantly at base, and Donald just seizing the opportunity, blinking on the hill, just scream ulting him. Every time it's up.
He is just persistent to finish out this tier 1 if possible. Moon does have Doom. He's actually level 7 already. Goes in. Ditya pops out God Strength here. Oh, so
he's like, this
tower's mine. Get the fuck back. Boom. Get the tower, get the tower. He's not going to get it. Got to get back. Oh, the Doom is out. It's actually going to be on the Dazzle, which means he will not have the Grave.
Oh, they're going to get both as well.
And a beautiful catch with the Cyclone here, coming out from No Tail. Cold Feet, and see you later. It's a 2 for none special. OG.
Fly's like, wait for me to get there. I'm almost 6, guys. Please.
Ah, damn it.
No, don't kill them too quickly.
And the
bottom lane,
tower
Phonic.
behind.
It looks like Crit's going to go down here. Phonic's able to
Oh, no, man.
catch up on him. Uh-oh. What's happening?
Crit. He's running. Does he have a mango? Nope.
He looks pretty
mango.
dead.
Has been denied.
Poke him.
Phonic's so slow without boots. Get in the web.
Put the web down. Put the web down.
Nuke him.
There you go.
There's a web.
There you go.
And he tethered onto a little creep, but it doesn't matter. He's going to get the kill anyways. All right. Well, obviously a better trade going to be going for OG on that one. They
Much
deny the
needed.
tower. They get 2. Doing very well. Their only shortcoming was Miracle in the mid lane. But with these camps, he continues to try to at least match up on par.
But they do see him. They do have a ward down at that Radiant big camp, so they see whenever he's rotating.
What about Dendi taking this ult now and going out on some adventures here? We'll have to see if he's going to help try to keep... Do you think he goes for like an Orchid to help out against his Brewmaster?
He's on his way. He almost has the first Oblivion now. And
Mid lane,
Miracle
they're committing on him.
again.
Look at it go. Miracle's going to go down.
As soon as Ditchirog gets the Blink Dagger, an instant rotation onto
Damn.
Miracle. They are focusing on him pretty hardcore.
Playing this
game.
like a lot of teams who like to, when they go against like EG, and they're like, maybe if we just beat the shit out of Sumail, we'll take him down. But Sumail's that kind of player who'd still find a way to come back and have a world record.
Oh,
performance
again,
to make
Fly.
it on the
This
fly.
ward is paying off.
Damn. NaVi came to play.
They know that ward's there now. That's gonna get countered.
I was a bit skeptical with the draft they've thrown together. but
Bottom
they are
lane,
putting it to
crit
use.
as well, getting gone on.
What is going on here? Oh, gee, Crumble at the seams here. They go down. They get the catch. Phonic gets that one.
What's happening?
NaVi are back. Not speaking too soon. Okay, commitment in from No Tail, gets the stomp. Ditya flexes out, gets the stun off, boosts his armor, and oh,
Big
smell my
blocks.
butt.
Big
Smell my
blocks.
butt. Smell my butt. No Tail not letting him through. One more miracle. Got it. There it is. Even No Tail with the blinks is here, but uh-oh, here comes Dendi. Big sonic wave. Couldn't Billiard line it up to get the both of them, and it's not going to be enough, but Dendi gets the help from Sonicro, and they turn it around and take him down.
Oh, Miracle hesitated there for a second on his ultimate.
No Tail committing out the split now, thinking that they might engage and
Relocate.
move in. And they relocate out from the Cyclone.
Ooh, Navi looking good.
All right, this has been fun so far for NaVi. They're finding some good little picks here. Moon is farming though, all the meanwhile top lane. Can't forget about the Doom.
Yep. He's been kind of quiet, just sticking to it himself.
I don't know if I like that. A quiet Doom makes me nervous. If I'm NaVi. I mean, what's he going to build for early? Is he going to get a Blink Dagger? Blink Doom?
He's saving the gold. He went for the Midas both games yesterday. Don't know if he'll do it again today, though.
Blink Doom against someone like Dendy's Quap might be pretty damn
See,
nice.
he sold something. He's got the money for the Midas.
Midas is
There it
so
is, yeah.
typical. Oh, okay. Well, he's going to continue the greed. And as you said before, Dendy finished out his first Oblivion staff. If he gets this in good time, could be a bit of a problem here for OG. Let's look back over No Tail, who also has his Blink. I mean, what do you think? Based on the tempo of the game, is it on OG to kind of dictate the pace from here on out in the mid-game to take more of the fights? Or do you think NaVi have already shown that they have their own fight, and maybe you don't want to be kind of pushing into him so much?
They're still alright. Just Miracle, they need to let Miracle catch up. He's on his way toward his mech. He's got the buckler. They just need to fight in their like in their terms, not when NaVi wants to go. They have to be near each other. They want to be setting up the kills, going for this Broodmother more, pushing him out of the lane, and then sticking behind people just so they can't get gone on. Like, Miracle needs to play a bit more careful, though.
NaVi want to fight here. Good defensive early weave.
Oh, there it goes again.
Oh god, Miracle, he just wants to get a mech.
There's a snowball, though.
Crit, they sweep back in. Denny gonna get healed up, uppercut, and he's gone into a different galaxy. What a relocate coming out. But now they make their move on to Ditya Ra because he's left behind, and they have to second guess if they want to commit for the Wisp, and it looks like they do. And
they don't have any lockdown.
Whee! He's gonna step on out. No casualties here. No one dies.
Very well played.
Fancy
Seneko
from NaVi.
Ah, Seneko with the heads up relocate almost instantly.
Nice little play. He's not going to get the stack, but there is a good couple of stacks there, at least for Ditya Ra to farm up. And for now, he has the Morbid Mask. We'll see if he goes for the Helm of the Dom or a Mask of Madness here.
NaVi's got some pretty good map control at the moment. Taking out that bottom tower early with the Brood, taking out that top tower relatively early.
Oh,
Dondo,
Denny's
chasing.
Look at him. He's
Jesus,
he's like beelining in there. Have a rock.
Boulder. Free mana.
Looks like it should hurt a lot more than it does.
Yep. At least it's for free. And Dondo is basically has his Orchid finished up. Level 11 Orchid.
That's
great
very
timing.
good against this Brew. Ice Blast. It actually connects on both the supports here and Ditya, so they will not have that sustain. But they are still committing in. They want this tier 1, which is very, very low. Crit's here now. Has Dust ready. No Tails here. Has his ult ready. Commits in. There's the stomp. There's the split. So Nico, got to be the focus here. There's a nice stun, but he can't make it out. The shard's blocking him in. The ball's going to go down. And now they look to follow it up. Looking to go for LeBron Dazzle. Uppercutted. Down as well. Both supports going to get dropped. And No Tail still on the move. He's looking to sweep in. Gets the Cyclone here on the Dendy, but
Doom is up, but they can't get that. The animation's too long.
man, that Cyclone lasts forever. I haven't seen it in a
Two-man
long
stun.
time. Good stun.
Two-man ult,
Sonic
three.
Wave, blink in. Going to get the kill on the crit. All right.
Well, Miracle's going to go down as well.
Uh-oh.
They're going to chase him out. No one more scream.
He's got
3,
Requiem.
2,
Requiem, Requiem.
1.
Nope. Hoping for the Mushi kind of plays there for Miracle, but he does get dropped. A 2-for-2 trade. One that's
They're not
better
done.
for NaVi.
What are they doing?
I don't know. They're manning up right now. They're like, we're feeling it.
Tower's low,
They're
yeah.
feeling it so much that they don't know what to do. Okay, they go in. They're going to get the tier 1. All right.
Who needs Doom? Who needs Shadow Fiend? Who needs Tuskar?
Yeah. All right. Apparently OG just need to itemize a bit more before they are ready for this NaVi fluff.
Yeah. The great thing about this Brood pick was that it forced the Tuskar to be with his Panda more than he would like to be. He wanted to be able to move around and do some stuff, but that pick just coming out of NaVi was
Can't forget,
very good.
there is a spider hiding in the closet too. Funnick, who'd been farming up the whole time. Look at him. He has nearly 3k gold. I know. What do you get now? Necro Book for extra split push, Dagon, Orchid, another Orchid just for that extra silence power.
2 Orchids might be too much. Vlad seems to be okay. Maybe he can just opt to get some easy stats. Book is alright, except you're against the Doom, he can just devour it. But you're not really going to be in the fights. You want to just be pushing lanes out. Not sure what he's going to opt for. I really hope it's not like Radiance or something.
How invested he wants to be. How much mother.
Last time I
invests in
saw
his bottom lane.
Funnick with this much gold, I was very nervous. And I was like, he's going to go for the Radiance. And he bought the Relic, and I was like, oh no.
Uh-oh. Come on, Funnick. Guy who's still living in the shadow of his former self, looking to get back into that limelight here. See if he can do it. Still building up that farm, though. We'll see where he decides to go. Meanwhile, OG now smoked up and on the move here.
Dendy,
And
maybe?
Blink Dagger on Moon. This could be a hell of a debut if they can get Dendy. Uh-oh.
There they
go. Oh, he blinks away.
Shards.
Shard's
Oh,
not
come
going to
on.
get the block. Whew. He is lucky he made out.
Bottom lane Miracle again.
Miracle, please. Goes down. Was that a relocate? It certainly was.
Yep.
And now they're going to get a tier 2. Oh, No Tail gets a good 2-man stop, goes in the split, but the
Oh
party's gone.
no!
Sorry. No Tail a little late.
It's a farming ult.
Yeah, yeah. The
Oh, that's
burn will help.
That's really painful. Navi's gonna chase out the top lane now too. Fly.
Oh, Fly's
Gonna
like,
go
I'll just
down.
dish out my ult, gets a Sonic Wave. Hey, one, TP, nope, and dead. You are now ice cubes for the drink of the era. 12-6, NaVi coming to play a bit here. Was OG being heavy favorites. If you're out there and you bet a rare on NaVi, you're about to be a millionaire at this point.
They're back.
Yeah, the red threads are coming. One win against OG means they are back for sure. First group stage
Back.
is Starladder. It's their time.
They're looking very good in this game though. Even though
This is
they're
the hardest team in their group, so getting a win on a team like this in your group stage could help secure them a spot in the next round.
Miracle is just really struggling.
What is happening here?
Mech finished up finally, but he's 0 and
Let's see.
7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th net worth. I had to count that one. He was so far down.
0-7. I haven't been seeing Shadowfiend have too much success.
Dire's middle tower is under
And you mean in
attack.
general?
The last, I mean, including yesterday, and I think the previous few games that I was watching,
Is it time
it's
to
been
put
losing.
Shadowfiend back on the sidelines?
I'm not sure. I don't know if it's maybe the item choices that people are going for, or just other teams having heads-up decisions versus it. But
I mean, he's Radiant side. He had the stacks, but he just
5-man
got
smoke.
outmatched
5-man smoke now.
into the Roche pit.
Shit, I gotta check. What's going on? Oh, it's low, you guys.
Do they have a way to scout it?
You guys,
their
it's low.
smokes are popping. What's happening here?
The Roche is low. Be careful. Oh, damn, Spider breaking him from the cliff.
Oh god.
Deso finished up for Funnick.
Oh, a Deso, huh? Taking advantage of that UAM, change up.
Man,
Alright.
they are pretty buff on the side of Navi. This
Deso over something like an AC if you're trying to like push down waves. I don't know. I guess I'm a big AC kind of fanboy, but
it's much cheaper though.
it is cheaper.
Deso's very cheap now.
And I mean, now he offers a little bit of fighting potential, and Miracle's just like,
relocate.
Oh, no! Miracle! He's gonna be 0 and 8, 0 and 8K. Oh god!
Nice doom, Ice
though?
Blast. Everybody there, everybody
okay.
there.
Spoke too soon. Miracle's like, not this time, not this time. Even so, Nico gonna be going down. That is a 3-man drop for OG.
Nice bait.
This time, Miracle's like, yeah.
Miracle's
Calculated
like,
play.
yes, I much needed 1,000 gold there for him.
Dendy
Dendy's gonna split pressure in the meantime. This will help OG secure the Roche for themselves. Dendy looking to get the most out of the map. It looks like he's gonna go for Lincoln's Sheepstick.
Oh,
Probably
no,
Lincoln's
LeBron.
gonna do. Uh-oh, LeBron. On the bad end of a very angry drunk and Tusk.
It looks like OG's gonna. Uh-oh. Are they gonna get away with this? Dendy coming in, ulti.
Oh, Dendy just running and
Go,
screaming
go,
for the
just
load.
go! Oh, that would have been huge.
Goodness, sweet
But
play.
no way of him knowing that, so can't blame him. You don't want to just blink to your death.
Yeah, no like Broodlings out to kind of go in there and scout the vision.
That would have been sick though. He's on his way to his hacks, doing very well. Ultimate Orb, Orchid.
Yeah.
Sven, very close to BKB. Their timings are good, but
He's 5 and 0. Dendy's back.
Dendy's back.
We'll see if Navi is though. I feel like there are just times when it's like Dendy knows he needs to get a win or put on his best game. In pressure like this, their first Starladder match, a new roster.
He's kicking ass.
This is a team where he's like, we're disbanding, and then they actually just keep 3 of the members. So it's like, we want to show them that this is the best Navi team that we could throw together right now.
Yep. Miracle, going from what, number 7 on the net worth chart up to number 3.
4, 5, 6. Yeah, he's up there. Oh yeah, he went from like 6, 7 down to 3.
Yep. And he's gonna be even more. He's gonna go even more. What's he gonna opt for now? Alright, he's going for the SNY build. Oh, he spotted.
He's got girth now though. 1,300, nearly 1,400 life.
See if he shows with this invis.
Funnick's just like, I wanted to just take this lane over. You can't be here. What about relocate? They have it up.
Yeah, he
Wanna
can't
go
show.
on They can go on Miracle.
There's pings coming out. Miracle can't show. He's gotta be careful.
Meanwhile, Ditya Raw is happy to farm up some stacks. He's going for a BKB. Could be very good for him. Get the dream set up, an early weave. No way to really line it up. You know, I am a bit fearful for Navi's lack of true initiation, aside from Dendi kind of throwing himself into the fight. Which you don't want to do against a Doom.
Look at No Tail. Look at his recipe in his inventory and check out that gold.
It's a Radiance. Oh, it's a Radiance Brew. That stacks together with his current evasion, right?
Yeah, and when he splits, you know, of course the burn
Never gonna hit this brew.
The burn's all around once he splits around the Earth Panda.
Buildup.
Yeah, it's
Have you seen a Radiance Brew?
not in a long time. People were doing it. I think like Sing Sing started it, and some other teams were following the trend just because it's kind of like a carry. You basically are carrying. You come out of your ult and you're doing lots of deeps.
But was this back when like Brew mid was a thing?
Yeah, it was back when the hero was picked much more. But it wasn't a big thing. It wasn't like Radiance every game, you know. It was more still like the auras, Vlads, and everything.
Just wonder why here and now. I mean, I guess it helps. You burn the blinking Sven.
They've got the auras on the Doom already instead of him, so he just wants to go for whatever type of aura he can. That counts. Some evasion. Crit.
Funnick.
Oh,
They got
Funnick.
the dust. Uh-oh, Spider is frantically trying to make it away, but the snowball comes in and he is done, and Mama goes down.
Good stuff.
I was gonna say maybe an AC buildup for No Tail, but I guess yeah, they're gonna put more of that utility onto Moon and their Doom.
Yeah, he just went for the Vlads. He's got the Alpha Wolf anyway.
So they, you know, with Miracle having such a rough time, maybe it's just Navi recognizing that he's gonna be their true right-click damage, and they're just gonna try to nerf him down as much as possible so he can't get to that point. Now though has a S and Y, so the damage is coming. Still kind of pales in comparison to the true output of damage that Sven will be able to get together, but now with Radiance on and the split and how elusive OG can be in a 5v5, I don't know how effective it's going to be. Plus, you know, Quap's potential could fall off over time.
Yeah, for sure.
And he's still holding a bounty. If they're able to get a hold of Dendi here, they'll get a pretty penny for it.
Miracle is #1 net worth.
What a guy.
Caught back up completely. One little bait. And
One
he's back.
bait play and some farm, and he's top of net worth here.
Roland's
I
like,
do
what the
not-
hell? I left for 13 seconds.
Yeah, I don't like that for Na'Vi. I feel like maybe they should have been able to get a lot more off the map with the advantage they did have up to this point.
Yeah, and now we have a gem picked up by the Tuskar, but he puts it onto the Panda. So they're just trying to keep some map control, and they might keep going for some spider kills in the meantime to keep their lanes out.
Is it pressure on Na'Vi to take a fight now at this point, now that they have the BKB done on Ditya Raw? Or do they risk letting OG continue to farm up? It looks like as long as OG match farm with Na'Vi, they're the team that has the better trade.
Ditya Raw's gonna get gone on here.
Ditya's trying to man mode here as he walks to the
Seneko relocate,
side,
gets him
Requiem,
out.
and... Alright, that's a good little Doom save.
AA
So
Blast
Niko's got a
going to the
glimmer.
fountain.
Come on,
Oh,
so
it's-
Nico Glimmer play to make it out. And Tether to a creep. Let's see if he can do it. They have
Oh, they got Dendi spotted.
Oh, Glimmer, roll, done. Okay.
Dendi's in the air, but yeah, he's just gonna blink upwards safely.
He's fine. He's still trying to get what looks like a sheep stick here. Close to the Mystic Staff, but all the meanwhile, Funnick trying to split the pressure, do brood mama things here in the bottom lane. Nearly 1,800 gold after completing out that Deso. He's seeing that he can force OG to not be able to follow up some of these picks with objectives, which seems to be working for now.
Fly finishing up his Midas on the AA.
Typical Fly. It's a little late for, you know, I'm always like, when I play an AA, I'm like, if I can get my Midas for 20 minutes, I'm a happy guy. But he still got it, and they have plenty of game to work with, so it's
Yeah,
no
this
problem.
is gonna go for a while. Looks like OG's perfectly fine, content with just farming up with that Aegis rather than pressuring. Just to catch up Aegis.
I just don't, yeah. Oh, go mid lane, commitment in, that's just a little bit of whiskey thrown there. It'll be fine. No Tail steps back, and I feel like as the game goes longer and longer, it's only for the better of OG. So there's got to be a point, I imagine, where maybe Na'Vi try to turn it up, or is it continue to find pickoffs with like a relocate and have fun split pressure?
That's probably what they need to do. Just try to get some pickoffs.
Ain't gonna be easy.
OG still has a very, very strong team fight, and now they're getting their farm on the Shadow Fiend, which was much needed.
I mean, we already talked about how each of these targets are very hard to pick off now. I mean, Miracle was the punching bag for a while, but now he's got some life. And they've already been baited out once, and I'm sure they're going to second guess going on Miracle in the future again with a lot of OG missing from the map. Can't move in on the Brood because he'll be able to split. Doom is already very tanky. Crit's got a snowball. And Fly, I'm sure, is not going to want to be caught out on his own. So this is not going to be an easy pick-off team here for Na'Vi.
Hex and 16 finished up for Dendi, though. some good stuff. Instant disable.
It will help with those pickoffs here. They relocate in, they might be able to have enough firepower to take out someone like the Brew before he can get a split off. We'll see. With,
OG's playing
Orchid.
very together. All 5 of them within a screen's length.
Relocate pressure, man. Don't want to be out and alone here. Afford to hand anything over to NaVi at this point. They have a better control of the economy game. That's why I hear people say economy game, so I'd say it now too. It's a smart word.
Taking a look at the net worth, though, the net worth graph, it's dead even.
There's no economy game there.
And the XP is completely even as well. Not very often you see that.
Well, NaVi was back, but now we're back even.
Funnick, getting bodied by these illusions a bit.
Ow, ow! He's just trying to get, what, a BKB or something? Ogre Club, at least for now.
Looks like it.
Ice Blast.
Panda's there, though. Panda with gem. Blink, clap,
Bang, bong, dead. See you later. Funnick's like, what the hell just happened?
Oh, Dendy's moving down, though. Fly. Oh, just runs right around them.
Two ships in the night right there as they just sail past without knowing. But hey, they see No Tail. They got the Orchid.
Got the snowball, but
snowball
he's still...
follow Pex. They don't need it. Sonic Wave's going to be there.
Gems on the floor. They pick it up.
2. All right. That's the pick-off NaVi wanted. You
we
take
go.
one of ours, we'll take 2 years.
Wicked sick Dendy.
Yeah, the bounty continues for him. He's got already 2k gold. He just finished that sheep stick, it feels like. And do you build him into a fighter at this point? Go something like an AC?
AC sounds pretty decent, if the Sven's not going to pick it up.
He's got 39.
Oh, Ditcher Rajum'd up. There's no relocate this time. But there's plenty of heals.
Yeah, plenty of heals. He's fine.
Once that AA blast wears off, which is right now, he's fine.
Wisp. Oh, this is wonderful. They're going to be fine.
That is the good thing about having these healers versus Doom. The Wisp and the Dazzle are quite good.
I mean, it's always nice to have the AA, but you got to land the Ice Blast at that time, which you can't have Ice Blast online all the time. So,
opting for the Shivas instead of the AC first on Moon. Some more chase and catch.
Okay, I wonder if that means they're going to leave the AC for the Brew or not. I mean, a BKB wouldn't be a bad idea, I suppose, for OG as well, with Dendy getting the Orchid and
I
the
was
Sheep.
about to say that I think No-Tail should try to go for a BKB. Picks up the Ogre Club right now.
Yeah, that's a smart play right there from the man who's so smart himself.
Roche with a quick respawn, 20 seconds.
Oh, is this better for NaVi? I don't know. They don't really have a lineup that can take the Roche super fast unless Sven goes in there and just pops his roids and everything.
Just try to sneak it with like Brood, Sven, Wisp, have the other guys just go for some crazy plays.
Was he going for crit here? He's going full Daedalus mode? Or is that for the MKB that he actually does need? Radiance and the natural evasive passive of Brew?
And we have Butterfly finished up on Miracle right now.
Oh yeah, it's definitely for an MKB. Funnick, gotta get out of the Ice Blast. We'll avoid it here. Do they have the chase? They don't have the detection yet. Where's crit?
There's no dust, no gem.
No one's got vision. Funnick's out of there. That's a Brood's job well done. Just
he's gonna get the courier? Is he gonna see it? He has a Spiderling on it. But nah, he's not gonna go for it.
We'll go past Roche instead, see that's up, and the rest of his team will continue to add pressure from the north. And Denny again. This time it looks like he's going for Lincoln's. He's got the ulti orb.
NaVi looks like they want to take a fight, but OG just checks out the Roche bit.
OG feel more confident that they can move in there and get it done without too much trouble from the side of NaVi here. Funnick's nearby. Is there vision here, though, for NaVi? A little
Top
bit
tower, though, gonna go down.
Right, fair enough, and it's with these two, and we know that Soniko can easily relocate and get Ditya into the battle, but...
Funnick's doing a great job this game of sending his Spiderlings constantly to scout. They may be dying, he might be dying a few times as well, but...
The intel.
He's doing what he can. He's trying his best.
Now they actually are like, I don't think we can commit for this Roche. They're really pushing into our base. It actually forces at least one TP back. No Tail will not be there at the pit.
Now it looks like NaVi wants to try to do something.
He's looking to move in.
They've got the relocate. Weave's up. Weave's starting to tick.
Broodlings. Give him that little bit of vision.
Yeah.
OG are going and trying to get near this pit, but they don't have a sentry to put down.
Looks like Dendy's gonna opt for a Lincoln's, I would imagine. He's got the ultimate orb finished.
Oh, they're going in. LeBron doesn't have a medallion, though, so it's not going to be as easy. What's he going for instead? A Force Staff. Nice blast. They're going to land, but they'll see that NaVi are not committing in for it here, and this is just a Mexican standoff between this Roche pit.
They've got one more sentry on fly. Oh, they spot Phonic. Phonic going on him, but that is not a good idea. Everybody's there.
Phonic went in like he
Oh,
knew
but
he was just going to fight to his death. And
the relocate coming in. The Panda split's on
Still
already.
on the fly. He can't get over to finish him off, though. They cyclone up the Wisp. He's getting free overcharge right now, but they have the Doom. Now he turns back and they're cutting him about, and he's just like, we got to get out of here. Sends him back to mid lane instead, and Dendy could be spotted out. Oh, quick blink will make it away. And maybe OG feel comfortable moving into the pit now. It looks like they will. Miracle gets things started, but Dendy's still nearby. Like, don't do this. We'll stop you. And it looks like they will pull off.
Yeah.
Very touching go. Both teams lose one. But neither team is going to give up.
Just starts beating on the Pandas. Doesn't even care. The Brewlings just get gone on, but
Yeah, the cleave, man.
MKB was finished just before the fight. It looks like
This is great for their Sven.
it looks like they're gonna get away with this. See, there's pings coming out. No Till is aware.
No cheeky last minute plays. A shard will spot him out.
Well done
Beat is
there.
done. No Tail is going in like he wants to play, but the rest of his team is like, no, we're not going in.
Is under attack.
They pull back. Luckily, didn't look like Navi wanted to turn around and fight that quick. They'll step away with their winnings right now. Big grab for them. Net worth slightly peeking their way. A very important Roche for them. If they weren't able to get that Roche and OG were, I feel like they would be in a much more assertive position.
Yeah.
But this is just more like this will stall things out for Navi to continue to farm up a bit and get Dityara into beast mode.
Game much more even than we expected.
Especially with the draft coming out. I mean, not gonna lie, we were laughing at it quite a bit. I mean, who's to blame us for it? But they are making it work for now.
Yep. Dendy just did what he needed to do in this early game. 7-0 still. Doing very good.
Flawless game here from Dendy.
Yep.
See if he'll be able to hold on to it. That Lincoln's could be a game changer here. Moon is not going to be ready for it. Conveniently, as we all know, has the level death to work with. They have plenty of ways to pop the Lincolns here with that, with Drunken Haze,
Cold Feet.
Cold Feet with its new ridiculous 1000 range.
Yeah. Tuskar just saving gold. I think he's trying to go for that blink so he can bail his buddies out if they get doomed. Or if they get Orchided or Hex, sorry.
But the gem now on the side of Navi.
Game's slowing down a bit. Everybody content with just farming.
Yeah, OG just come off that great series. You don't want to be dropping a series to Navi. Oh, not like this. For Navi, their rebirth. Feeling pretty potent at this point. No Tail will finish out that BKB now, so Nendi's lockdown factor not going to be as pungent unless he's able to get the initial jump with that sheep. We'll see though. In the meantime, they're going to continue to split pressure here at the bottom where Phonic continues to build his home. What has he been building up now? After that Deso, he got his BKB and nearly 1500 gold. Top lane. Dendy rotates in to clear out the wave. Looks like he'll be able to get it. And keep it back. Alright. Navi have answers to help split out this pressure a bit. They have good enough wave clear. And it looks like they'll be fine.
Yeah, they're acquiring a lot of farm. Much currency acquired. Dondo is very close to that Lincoln's. Dityara's close to another item.
Wait, what is he gonna build? What's the man gonna build here? Maybe he can get an AC if Dendy's not gonna get it?
Maybe. He's still a little bit squishy. 1900 HP, a little bit low. Maybe he opts for like I don't know. We've seen some people do like weird SNYs later, but I guess it's too late now. Still needs the Mask of Madness. Satanic not the best. Heart not the best. Yeah, I think he'll probably go for the AC on him.
Yeah, that would help. Some ridiculous armor that on top of his war cry. He is going to be a tough cookie to crack. We'll still be able to get it. I'm more curious on what OG's game plan is going to be. I mean, it seems okay that Navi are just going to be able to split pressure, take a pick if it seems pretty easy to go for, and continue to farm up their Sven, which they have a lot of confidence in. For Team OG, the plan isn't as cut and dry. And I gotta say, for a Doom game, it hasn't felt like a scary Doom game so far, but he is big.
Sineko's been like
Yeah.
so on point with those relocates.
That's true. That's more credit to Soniko making Moon not be able to have that Doom kind of a game. But look at this, a Blink Dagger even coming together for Phonic now.
Another gem picked up for the Panda. No-Tail not really scaling much more beyond these items. He's got his BKB now, he's got the Radiance, 10-second BKB,
this
waiting
is
for a fight.
A nervous fall-off point. I remember back in the Brew days, it was everyone to go for an Agnum Scepter, and they're like, no, Agnums is not the thing. Brew Utility is the thing, and then they got AC and stuff, but here we're seeing No-Tail not really get either. He went Radiance, which helps with his damage and his extra bit of evasion, which is now going to be voided out from the MKB on Sven. But outside of that, he has a BKB, and I mean, you can be the bouncer, if you will, for these fights and kind of get in the face and cyclone up and use all of your split utility, but I don't know if that's going to match up as far as damage.
Got a blink dagger on the Broodmother now.
Yeah.
Some mobility. OG's just the way that they've been playing is just sitting behind each other. There's this Wisp is really just instilling fear in their hearts.
The Wisp meta is just so real here in the Europe scene. I was talking to guys before that we just didn't really see it much at all in the Nunyoung tournament and barely any at MLG, but we saw in the previous series of OG going against NIP, they both traded Wisp to each side, then just flat out banned it in the third game. Navi showing OG that we are also going to be a Wisp team, so ban it or pick it. Something's going to happen.
Yeah, I saw it get banned a few times in the first. It seems like people were not really wanting to just play Versa because it forces you to play in a completely different play style. You got to group up a lot more. Aegis ticks out and 5-minute Roche respawn.
That's pretty good for Navi. They'll be able to hold out and wait near in the meantime, but they're not. I mean, you could tell. That's why I said, for them getting the Roche was better for them to kind of stall the game out a bit. They're not using this Aegis effectively to kind of offensively push. They're just going to continue to like split up the pressure a bit with Funnick and his Brood. This is very Vega-esque from what we saw from them at like ESL 1 New York.
OG's just trapped in the base, and it looks like Sven is going to go for his own Lincolns as well. He's got an ultimate orb picked up.
Damn. Wouldn't mind someone throwing in a casual Lotus Orb. That's when things really get fun.
Yeah, maybe we'll see Seneko go for it. He's got 2,200 gold in the bank.
Yeah, that Ghost Scepter. I don't know anything. Gonna keep him alive. It's just important. It's very obvious that he's become very valuable in this game. So keeping him alive would definitely be nice. And OG are having a hard time getting the catch onto that pesky little Wisp, even with a crit in his tusk. He's kind of able to do as he pleases, and they can't really stop him from it.
Yeah, Scotty finished up for Miracle. Ags finished up for Moon on the Doom.
Scotty, yeah, that's an item I forgot about a bit. Won't be able to throw together. Now he's getting pretty big.
Yeah,
good slow, good damage here.
Yeah, he's got great damage because of Vlad's and the pack leader's aura.
Oh, you're right. He hits hard here. I gotta imagine OG are gonna want to start moving on the offensive here.
Yep, Seneko picks up that plate mail. Looks like he's going to be the one going for the Lotus Orb.
Nice.
Lots of reflects, lots of blocks, blue orbs everywhere, giant red circles everywhere on people.
Purge, you can purge off the Drunken Haze. That'll help a bit.
Yep, it's a good point.
It's very, yeah. And the thing is just how many games, do you just go this late and you're going against a team that's got.
Oh, they saw this smoke. 2
different Lincolns, and yeah, you're right. They have the ward down here. It's frantically pinged. We'll see if Navi use it to their benefit to take a fight, or if they're just going to quickly hightail it out of there. It looks like it will be the latter. But, how many fights are you going to be practiced at going against 2 Lincolns and a Lotus Orb? That would take a lot of discipline to make sure you just land the best ult possible.
They have some great initiation, though, on the side of OG. They have the Doom Blink, they have the Panda Blink, and they have the Tuskar Blink now to bail them out of any odd scenarios if it does come to that.
Snowball's always a fun one to reflect back. You see it coming, and then it's one of the things where you can end up hurting yourself with your own Lotus if not used properly against Snowball.
What? Where am I going? No!
Bye, guys!
Not there!
The little Wisp is like, see you later, everyone. I'm going to go and feed now. Oh, if it ends up with that would just be unfortunate.
It's always good fun, though. It's always good fun to see. And yeah,
so I wonder if you're a Tusky, look out for that. You see Wisp going to Lotus, you're like, I'm going to snowball that guy right now. Oh, boy. Well, we'll see.
Dendy, plate mail picked up, going for that AC, I believe.
That's what I'm talking about. Minus armor, additional damage, puts him into a better core position to follow up the heavy horsepower that Dityaraz bringing right now. His Lincoln's is complete. He's already got 1,700 gold, and he's got to get out of there. OG already on the prowl.
Wow,
blind blink stomps and everything to try to find him.
It's really been 10 minutes since a kill, huh?
Very disciplined Dota here, we like to say.
After that Roshan, after that Broodmother AA trade in the jungle, everybody's just sitting back, farming. Navi was containing OG in their base and just kind of farming the map, so they did acquire almost a 7,000 gold lead during that stale period.
They're getting a better farm when both teams just go in their farming period, so OG are like, we don't like that. We got to go in and try to make something happen here where we got Miracle with this fresh new Scotty and Butterfly. I'm curious though, like when Navi are pressured, they don't seem to be a very team fight kind of a team. It's been more of their pickoffs, relocate setups, Dendy, moving in and getting, oh, what's happening here? Now they're looking for a pickoff or split pressure, relocate to the top lane.
Yeah, they've got bottom lane pushed in. Mid lane's kind of pressuring them, so they're just going to force top in as much as possible. And now it's going to make OG react constantly. Roche should be spawning within the next 2 minutes. Fly gets a nice ward down, but they're going to have to focus on getting their lanes out.
Sonic creeps in, they move in, Sonic Wave catches both there. They take out Fly and they'll get the crit follow-up. Navi eager for more. They see Moon and they're looking to follow it up. They could step back and just
Blinks on him.
Try to go for the Roche, but that blinking spider. Don't see those in their nursery rhymes. He's going to get a quick and easy kill, and that's suddenly 3. Navi back in prime form at this point. Do they commit for the push on the tier 2, or they're like, oh, do we go back for Roche? Gotta do something. They're cutting for bottom lane. They're going to pressure in that lane a bit and then probably fall back. But Moon is out without a buyback for nearly a minute. Maybe they want to go high ground here or try to bait out that buyback if it was available.
Spen ult is ending, but they could put some pressure.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Here they come.
Radiant structure.
Glyph is going to be popped quickly. No Tail could try to slow them down by going in and committing the split to stall things out a bit, but Navi got to know now that there is no buyback, so they will get some good pressure, and now they beeline it back for the Roche pit.
Very ideal for them there. Just splitting them up for that 1 second, that relocate top catches OG a little bit off guard. They kind of just start wavering back and forth. One of them TP's home, and then the last 3 get caught in the jungle, chased down by a great opportunity of Navi. Roche spawns. El Queso.
Sorry, OG. This is nacho cheese.
Nacho cheese. Oh, relocate coming in.
Oh man,
Fly is dead.
Is dead. 2 quick chops. Now they're gonna go for crit. Boom, bang, bong. Godstrike comes out a bit late, and that allows crit to get away. These body blocks coming up from No Tail.
And they
they're
kill him.
losing it.
Oh, that would have been huge if they
Holy
killed the
moly,
Wisp.
he barely made it out. They go right back towards that Roche pit here, and they quickly try to bring it down before OG roll on through. It looks like they'll be able to get it. Cheeky little play to sweep in and get the 1 support takedown. They almost got crit, but they'll be rewarded with an Aegis here, and Navi continue to stay alive. I mean, they are the team that's in control. Quite surprising. Now over 10k of a net worth advantage.
Yeah.
12k XP. This is Navi's game at this point.
And they're just doing a great job of splitting OG up. You keep seeing OG kind of clumped up together, not really able to find fights that they want to do. And No Tail picked up this BKB, 15 minutes ago, I think it was? It's still 10 charge BKB. They have not been able to use it. His farm has completely stopped. He was at 13k net worth about 15 minutes ago. Now he's at 15k net worth. So they're just kind of at a standstill on the side of OG. They're not able to find the fights they want to take. Navi just keeps catching them off guard.
They're stuck in this buddy system, which, they have to. I mean, to credit of Navi, they're showing that they will still even relocate at this time to find kills on anyone who's alone, and they do it again. Bottom lane, looking to sweep in and try to make it go into Miracle here, and they might be able to get him with the help of the sheep. He can't make it back in. Crit's gonna stay in with a snowball, but No Tail gonna be going down. He had no split. He does buy back here. Dendy very low. Gonna get saved with a grave. Looking to retreat out. Can he run and make it away? Stun on the Moon. Dendy will end up going down. No Tail back with his second life. Pops out the bruise split. Ditya could be in trouble or not. Wants to stand and fight here. Crit is going to be forced to retreat. These brood bears. A lot of trouble. Now they will step back and over. This is going to be the second life, and Ditya Ra is going to use it to retreat out. Ends up being a 2 for 3. Oh no, it's a 3 for 3 trade, counting the buyback there of No Tail. Still a pretty good fight for Navi. Don't push forward on a lot of objectives, but I don't know. What do you think, man? Was it worth the relocate in? They get the kill on the Miracle and get a buyback from No Tail. He's finally able to use that BKB. Uh-oh, they're looking for Funnick?
Maybe a little bit too aggressive there by Navi. They lost their Aegis and Cheese there, so everything they kind of just worked for, little bit lost. Same time, they did force the buyback from Panda, so Panda's not going to be scaling. They killed the Shadow Fiend. I'm sure it's not the worst situation. They can now just go back to what they've been doing, keep their lanes pushed out, keep the Rat up a bit, go for these pickoffs that they've been doing.
I mean, maybe they were just like, if we can get this, we can take this game. I mean, had they been able to quickly take down No Tail on that second life, that would have been their game. But
Ditya consuming the Moon Shard before that fight as well.
Oh. Didn't even notice that, and he still already has 3,600 gold now.
He's gonna be maxed out. Another MKB. This is the Alliance Dream Crusher, if you remember it from the which was it? The what was it? Qualifier, Europe qualifier for the international. Knocked them out with that Weaver Alchemist Roshan on level 1.
Oh.
1200 gold per minute Alchemist. Yeah.
Oh man.
I'm pretty sure that was Dichira with the PR squad.
I've seen him. I mean, back when he was on Power Rangers and what I felt like was his first real prime, he had dream crushed a lot of games. He was so good at being able to split pressure at the time with his Slark, with his AM. Pulled games back, being down 2 sets of racks just based on his split pressure and just kind of rat play. But
yeah,
here he is again.
Dendy picking up the AC.
All right. What is the next big item for Ditya here? Now that the AC's done on Dendy, now he can go dateless, I guess.
Yeah, he can opt
Really
for more
stack him
damage.
up.
He looks. I believe he has enough survivability. He's got the Wisp. He's got the Dazzle. They've got great farm on the supports. He's got Lotus Orb and the Glimmer Cape, like we were saying before. Dazzle has the Force Staff to try to bail him out as well.
I mean, he could 2-shot people.
Yeah, it's probably correct.
Man. Only thing that would have made this that much sweeter is if Funnick happened to be a Magnus instead of a Broodmother here, but to his credit, his Broodmother has been really good this game. As you said before, his intel he's been able to gain for his team with the Broodlings. He continues to split pressure this bottom lane. He got so much early farm. I mean, look at him right now. He's got a freaking MKB to go along with his BKB and his freaking Desolator. 1,500 gold with that.
Still though, Seneko and Dendy are like just owning this game. Even Dichira has been owning really hard, but Seneko's relocates have been almost perfect every time.
Oh yeah, and Dendy does unfortunately now get a blemish on his record, being 8-1, but still he was shutting down Miracle in the laning stage, and then taking some extra names on top of it. And it's OG who are just every time they cross the river, it feels like a scary mission that they have to do on the side. Like, oh, let's get some pressure on top lane and let's make it out before they come. Relocates, very scary.
Yeah, just every time I see it, every time I look at No-Tail, he's just in the base, not really able to leave and farm.
Not a great brew game for him.
He was having a great time. He was 5-0. He's still 7-2, but it just slowed down so much because of the split from NaVi.
I mean, is it hasty to be like, well, where's the Radiance got him now at this point? And maybe if he made the commitment elsewhere, Ags or an early move into an AC or something? Maybe. Still no AC on his team at all, but yeah, I'm sure he's hoping to grab one. It just doesn't seem to be coming together, and he's not using the Radiance in a way to farm up. We would see with like an Alk or a Naga or anything like that. It's purely for the damage and extra evasion, which they're not really putting to use at this point.
Yep. Miracle picking up the Satanic very soon. That'll help him be a little bit more tanky. He does still get focused down quite hard if he gets hexed up and they're not able to bail him out with Snowball. The Sven is hitting like a truck.
Yeah, if he jumps in there and pops him with a Stormhammer or something.
Oh, he's going Butterfly on Sven. Recognizes they do not have any MKBs on the side of OG.
And he got the Flutter. Can't forget.
Yep. Some more movement speed. With the Tether, he's going to be max movement speed with Warcry. Oh, wait. Oh, the double courier's coming out now for NaVi. It's beginning
What's
soon.
happening here?
I don't know why they have a second one already, but it's gonna happen
like
soon.
Roche Intel, I guess.
Perhaps.
What's that courier's name? Fernan? Fernan, get over there. Get my butterfly.
Fernand's like...
Fernand's like, I don't know how I got this name. I'm a little dragon. I should be like a badass name, and I'm Fernan. Oh well. I don't know what the second courier's for. For now, though, they'll just kind of have a dragon camp in the base and chill.
I haven't seen a second courier this early in a while. It's only 50 minutes in. Panda opts to go for Boot to Travel. He is done scaling entirely now. He's decided.
Yeah, he's
That's
like,
it.
I will. Well, I mean, he'll help him farm on the side a little bit and be there at a moment's notice to, if a fight is to break out. But you know, if you're kind of out farming on your side, then you're also at risk for getting caught out by a relocate or something. So, for now, he'll just hang out near Moon, who is getting up there in slots. He's also running out of slots to work with here on your Doom. The potential. Getting ready to reach its peak here for OG, and they might need to find a way to use it. They smoke up now and start heading towards the Roche area.
Oh, we're stupid, by the way. Did you catch that deny on Dendy before?
What?
In the team fight bottom, apparently Dichira denied Dendy.
That's just ridiculous. So the blemish on his record is not even from OG.
Oh, Funnick, you
Funnick
are very dead,
is
sir.
dead. Wow, that spider went down fast.
Now we've got Doom Refresher. So as long
LeBron,
as
put himself in Ice
OG's,
Blast? Oh, nope, never mind.
as long as OG's able to get the jump, as long as they're able to get the fights that they want to, not NaVi jumping them, they're gonna win 99% of these fights with these Dooms. There's gonna be 2 Dooms coming out now, 2 Shivas for the Vision. I would probably just Doom the Wisp at this point.
Yeah, right? That might be the smart choice.
Just like, screw you, you know what? I'm sick of you. Get out of my face.
Nico, though, to make sure he's in a good spot.
He has been every
Yeah.
single time this game, sitting
Well,
very
the
far in
first
the
dude
back.
goes out on someone like, let's say maybe even Ditya here.
Oh,
Lotus.
punch the creep.
Careful. And relocate out. So they're going to move in and figure out where this Wisp is. LeBron's like, maybe he'll be able to glimmer and tether to me.
There.
Oh, can he Lotus himself before he gets in? He
Let's
can.
see.
Lotus, quick, go! Lotus yourself! Lotus!
Nah, doesn't matter.
I don't know. I think it just will look cool.
Having that red glow.
Quick self Lotus, tether away. Maybe, you never know. They wouldn't have been able to stop him.
Luckily, no Roshan spawns there. Still about a minute and a half left on that.
Not a forgiving timer for OG. You're going to have to sit here and wait it out while NaVi could regroup. There's a buyback on the Wisp. Funnick needs 10 more seconds to come back here. And NaVi might not even bother.
So we got
OG,
some.
they're waiting for someone to come mid lane.
Yeah.
Oh, Fly's got his Ags. I don't know if that was already mentioned or not, but
Yeah, he just finally picked it up.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's able to get
TP
the
coming in
catch.
from Funnick.
Funnick's like,
Looks
I'm
like
back!
he's gonna get caught.
Aha! I'm back and ready to play! Oh no! Oh god! Back to the grave.
Back to back.
That was the shortest spider life I've ever seen. He dies, comes back, goes in, dies.
He thankfully has buyback, but Roche will be spawning.
That was hilarious. Sorry, Funnick.
Poor Funnick.
Nowhere safe here for NaVi now. They're just like, okay, well, we're not gonna let that happen again.
Yeah, Crit's just chilling in the, in there, waiting for the Roche to spawn up. He is very low on mana on the Tuskar right now, only 100 on him. If there is an engagement.
Then he will take his business to the top lane here as NaVi will split pressure. They know that this Roche is probably happening right now.
Yep.
It hasn't started yet. Luckily for them, it's a longer timer, so OG will have to wait a bit. So this will give a little bit more time for NaVi to split out this top lane a bit. But great Roche for OG. It's kind of the opposite from what
And
I
it's
said
up.
before. They needed this Roche, and they will be able to get it.
Miracle sold his mech, gets that slot open for the Aegis.
Step aside, fools, and let me have this.
Who's gonna grab the cheese? No one really has room. It's probably like a Tuskar or something.
Yeah, Tuskar could. You can always like snowball save and quickly
Or-
hand off the cheddar.
Or Panda gives a gem to him and he takes the cheese probably. Oh, relocate bottom. They're gonna just pressure in the meantime. Glyph comes out.
They like tiny wisp style plays here. Oh, unfortunately though, they pop the glyph and they are not going to commit to finishing it off. Top lane is also moving in. Not going to get much on the tier 3, but what a cheeky little play here from NaVi.
Yep, forcing the glyph is good.
That bottom tier 3, look how close it was. 50 life.
Yep, 50 or 5 minutes no glyph, so you know, 54, 44 or so, whatever it
Well,
was.
if they wait out for the next relocate and do it again. We'll see.
They could go for it. Just keep up that rat.
That's something in the back of your mind if you're OG. You can't really have everyone go all hands on deck in some sort of crazy push, because next thing you know, a relocate in, a God Strength Sven with a Moon Shard, yeah, your base is not going to stand much of a chance, especially if you don't have a glyph now. This could force a bit of a stalemate here, Fog, so we had passive action before. We could be seeing more of it now.
Yeah. So when's that second courier gonna respawn now? It did die, and it's...
They actually, oh man.
You can't see when it respawns either.
Fernan and his brother.
Good for my town.
Happy little dragons.
Not anymore, his brother's dead. We'll wait for it to come back. Mid lane OG make their presence here, and No Tail is going to start showing himself a bit. Funnick has been sporting a lot of gold still. Even after those recent 2 deaths, he has 4,300. MKB now online for OG. They needed this one with that butterfly that came together for Sven.
No-Tail's starting to get a little bit of gold now too, after those engagements on the Roshan. Got his plate mail up, on his way toward his AC.
No boot strat here for Miracle. Goes in. Handing off the power treads.
Just crawling along.
He's like, I'll get there. No way to get out, but I'll get in. And now they'll start going to work into the base. An early weave going to be coming out here from Mr. LeBron. And OG are going to start moving in and going to work. But look what's happened in bottom. A very low tower remains, and Ditya Ra is about to clean it up. This is where we're going to have to keep eyes
They
on both
take
sides
buildings
here.
very fast. This is going to be a free racks.
Hello, your racks are gone. And OG are like, oh, we're going to go for racks. No, they're not. They're trying to make
Ditya Ra's going for the base. He's going for
Miracle.
throne.
Miracle also going for the tier 4s. This is a race right now, and they are going in for it.
Panda
Careful,
goes back.
tier
He's
four.
getting ready. Panda's
They're
setting up to
going in.
defend.
Big fight inside.
Vincere got left. He got left at the base to
Oh
relocate.
no! He's like, I'm just gonna go for the throne. He's going for it. No
Half
tail trying to
HP.
slow him down.
Throws him up in the air.
They can finish him off. He could buy back into the fight, but they might not
Wisp
want
is
to
back.
finish him off. Wisp is back, but No Tail's going for it already, and they're gonna go.
Hunting's there too.
They're gonna do it. Oh, they popped the ball.
2,000 HP, 1,000 HP thrown. 900, 800. It's dead. They got it.
I got it. What
Oh
a man
my
up play
God.
from NaVi. They will secure that one. Tough fight for them. Gotta say, leading into the game, we were chuckling about the draft they thrown together. It felt like OG just had everything that they could ask for, but NaVi, man,
Snake a wisp.
a lot of it too. It stems from the beginning. Dendy's mid lane performance against Miracle just puts him into a hurt locker, which means they quickly follow up.